September 22, 2024. The man of God, Christopher Orji, prophetically said this.
Pray against natural disasters. What are you going to pray against? Various earthquakes, various floods.
49 people have been confirmed dead after heavy floods and torrential rain swept through South Africa's Ortambo district. In a separate incident, a minibus carrying school children was also swept away in heavy floods in the Eastern Cape province that resulted in the death of 4 children. Additionally, 4 more children continue to remain lost. Relentless downpour and snowfall lashed the eastern and southern provinces, with the entire country experiencing extreme winter weather conditions for over a week. Now, according to the government, several hundred people have been displaced, mainly from Ortambo.
In a terrifying moment that stunned everyone, a massive landslide thundered down the mountainside, swallowing part of a village nestled deep in the highlands. What began as distant rumbling quickly turned into a nightmare. As entire sections of the slope collapsed, an unstoppable wall of rock, mud, and uprooted trees surged downhill, burying homes, farmlands, and roads in seconds. But it didn't end there. Relentless rains, falling for days before, had already swollen the rivers to the brink. The sudden landslide only worsened the disaster, clogging waterways and sending torrents of floodwater rushing into nearby villages. Streets turned into rivers. Bridges crumbled. Entire neighborhoods were drowned in a mix of mud and water.
Hebei, China, June 2025. Northeastern Hebei encountered thunderstorms, gale, hail, and very severe convective weather. On the afternoon of June 9th, some areas of Tangshan and Qinhuangdao experienced severe convective weather, such as thunderstorms, gale, heavy rainfall, and large hail. In severe convective weather, trees were blown down and hail was damped. Rare severe convection weather has had an adverse impact on fruit trees and crops in some areas.
A 6.3 magnitude earthquake in Colombia sent people running into the streets as buildings rocked. It struck 170 kilometres east of the capital, Bogota, but was felt across much of the country. Buildings in a town close to the epicentre collapsed, but there have been no reports of serious injuries.
The regions of La Rioja and the community of Madrid in Spain were severely impacted by powerful storms and hailstorms that intensified in mid-June, causing widespread damage within minutes, as strong winds and hail paralysed cities and inflicted significant destruction on public infrastructure, private properties and agricultural areas. The storms, which began Wednesday afternoon and quickly gained strength across the region, brought daily life to a halt in towns such as Logroño, the capital of La Rioja, as well as Navarrete, Nalda, Panzares, Villoslada, Moncalvillo, Calahorra and Arnedo. Although the Spanish Meteorological Agency, AMET, had issued orange-level warnings, many communities were caught off guard due to the sudden and unpredictable nature of the storms. Wind gusts measured between 70 and 90 kilometers per hour, combined with intense hailstorms to uproot trees, tear off rooftops, and inflict considerable damage to infrastructure in several areas. In Navarrete, hail accumulation reached knee height, while icy conditions and floodwaters rendered many streets impassable. In Logroño, where the events were most intense, videos circulated on social media under the tag Hell in Logroño, showing the city blanketed in white as hail, and wind battered the area. Visibility dropped to zero in some places due to the heavy hail, prompting a surge in emergency calls.
For the man of God, Christopher Orji, had already spoken. He warned, long before the flood struck. He declared, before the ground began to shake, "This is not breaking news, this is prophecy unfolding. He that has ear, let him hear." The voice of warning has sounded. This is no longer the hour to question, but the time to prepare. God has spoken through his servant. The world is catching up to what was declared. The man of God, Christopher Orji, did not guess, he foresaw. He proclaimed, he prophesied, and now it is happening. Watch and pray.
This is
Shalom.
a call not just to witness but to believe that the prophetic voice is alive and active today. That which was declared by the man of God, Christopher Orji, has been fulfilled. Believe in the Lord your God and you shall be established. Believe his prophets and you shall prosper. 2 Chronicles 20:20.